Well, guys, now it's time for our next guest. David Dobrik is a YouTube sensation with over 23.2 million followers across his social media. From collaborating with Kylie Jenner and J-Lo to creating his own podcast entitled Views, Dobrik is a man of many, many talents. Everyone, put your hands together for David Dobrik!
Hey, what's up? Thanks for coming on.
Welcome,
David.
Hi.
Hey,
How you
Shannon.
doing?
Good to see you.
We left you
Wow.
a chicken sandwich there if you want to grab it.
Yeah.
Thanks. I just woke up from a nap. I was napping in the
I
green
actually
room.
accidentally walked in your room and I was like, oh, my bad.
Straight, I
Close the door.
was napping.
Yeah.
And then they woke me up and they were just like, walk through those curtains. I was like, okay.
Did you just get in or something? Take a red eye or?
No, I just
tired.
love to nap.
Oh, cool.
I'm
Ooh,
always
me
You're a
too.
napper.
Yeah, I'm always tired.
Okay.
I can fall asleep anywhere.
Well, you're a hard worker. We
I
get
still
it.
can't believe I'm here. I'm really.
But that you can't believe you're here because your journey has just been so quick and fast-paced and so amazing. Your story is fascinating. You were born in Slovakia, right?
I was, yeah.
So when you look back at just your journey from being born there to here, like, have you had time to process what that journey's been like?
No, I guess not. I'm still kind of getting over the nap that I just took. So, no, I mean it is super unreal and exciting. I feel like I don't even remember Slovakia that much, just because I was like 6 when I was there.
Yeah.
But no, it really is. It's just so fast paced. Everything is like always moving. So
Yeah.
it's really overwhelming.
You smell good.
Thanks. Really?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Wow. I'm like not even here.
You can just
okay.
nap again.
Yeah.
You just wanna
If you
nap on
want to
the
just
couch.
nap,
I will.
We'll just let your fans
They'll
take
watch
photos
you.
and
They'll love
videos.
it.
Yeah.
I will. I'll probably knock out
I
in
have
a
a
bit.
feeling they'll love
She's
whatever
like,
you do.
She got so excited. She was like, please close your eyes.
I will nap if that's what you guys need me to
Yeah,
do.
just nap. We can leave the couch. We'll just roll. It's live.
That's
I feel
definitely.
like you want that.
No, I mean, if we need it, then we'll do it. We'll do
Okay,
it.
great.
I'm really good at falling asleep. I can fall asleep on a plane,
Prove
on a
it,
roller
prove
coaster.
it.
It'll take me
Prove
like
it.
7 minutes, but yeah, if you
His
ever
eyes
need
are
me.
so open. I'm like, this nap
They
thing
are?
is a lie.
Do you drink coffee?
No, I don't drink coffee.
Me either.
I don't like coffee.
Tea,
I don't like it either.
anything-
It makes me feel
any
really weird and
caffeine?
jittery. I just had a sip of Red Bull because
Ooh.
I was just.
And that doesn't make you feel jittery?
I'm so jittery right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like so hyped, and I had like a little bit of a sip. No, I don't like to do any of that. Even when I usually knock out with whatever I drink, whether it's like if I have a beer or if I have like a cup of coffee or anything, any kind of like foreign substance in my body, I just like fall asleep. Yeah, I fall asleep all the time.
You sound really fun to hang out with.
Yeah. I'm like, should we call a doctor?
nap.
Like, I'm worried about you now.
Yeah, a couple months ago, or sorry, like 2 years ago, we were.
Oh, no.
He's like, this morning.
Yeah. He also
This
doesn't
morning.
understand the concept of time.
This morning I had a July 4th
Something's
party.
happening.
No, I remember at July 4th party, and I had a beer, and I slept through the entire time.
Wow.
Yeah, like I'm such a lightweight too, so like I really have to be careful
All right, well,
what I drink.
be careful with that water.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been sipping on it since this morning.
Take it easy.
Don't want to overdo it.
Back to your journey, though. I read that you got an ultimatum from your parents.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, well, so I would get into like a lot of fights with my parents, like because I was just like a shitty teenager,
Yeah.
I guess. And then it got to the point where like I didn't want to go to school anymore, and they were like, okay, well, you either need to go to school and do what we tell you, or you need to move out. So I felt like moving out was kind of like the thing I had to do, just because we weren't getting along. We were just butting heads. I love them now, and they're great. But now I love them.
Now they're cool. They're all right.
Now they're cool.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like I needed to move out and like get my own space, and I did that, and it didn't seem like it was like a crazy thing at the time, but like now looking back at it, it was like, oh wow, like why did I do that? Like that was pretty, it was pretty risky. But at the time, it just felt like the thing to do.
Right. But did you feel like that prepared you for this path that you've been on, right? You have to be independent and probably make up your mind about things pretty quickly.
I guess, yeah. Oh, I'm super indecisive, so I don't know how I
okay.
made that decision. I'm the worst. Like when I have to like when we're picking a movie to watch or like to go to a place for dinner, I can never choose. But there was something about like moving to LA and just like leaving that whole thing behind that was like really simple. And I remember telling my friends, and my friends were like really confused about it. They were like, "What do you?" It was like the classic reaction when you tell someone you're making a big life change. They're like, "Are you an idiot? You're so stupid." But it didn't feel crazy at all until now. Now looking back at it, it's like, wow. Like if my kid told me he was gonna do that, I'd be
Right.
like, no, absolutely not. You're staying here. Like now, like I'd be worried for my kid if he acted the way I did.
Right, especially if that kid's like, I'm gonna go make videos on the internet.
Yeah,
You're
that
like,
sounds
what?
crazy. Yeah, I told my parents. They were like, "What are you gonna do?" And they're like, I'm I literally said that these words came out of my mouth, which sounds horrible, but I was like, I'm gonna go make vines with Josh Peck. and they just laughed at me. They were so confused. And then a couple years later, I met Josh Peck and I got to make videos with him. So it's
dope.
Wow.
awesome full circle.
And you started on Vine and then you jumped over to YouTube in 2014. When you look back at those first videos, what's your reaction?
On YouTube?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're horrible, but I like appreciate them so much. I would never like delete them or anything. It's just like a big time capsule. It's like having a diary that's like out there, and I can look back on what I did today 2-3 years ago, which is really fun.
Yeah. And you do a lot of different things with your videos. So what is the process for coming up with those ideas? Like, how do you know if something's gonna be like successful?
I don't know. And we never have any ideas for anything. Every time every time we post, we're fresh out of ideas. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing for Friday's video. And it's the most stressful, but it's like the most rewarding thing to do, is because every time you make a new video, you're just like, wow, I didn't know I had that one in me.
That's probably why you nap so much.
I do.
That's where you get your ideas.
That's what it is. I don't think I sleep at night. I kind of just take like naps throughout the day.
Right.
Micro napping is really a thing.
Yeah, I heard,
Yeah.
right? Isn't that like shouldn't you like take 2 big naps a day, like 5-hour naps? Isn't that
Something
how it
like
works?
that.
Yeah.
Science, man.
I have no idea.
That's what I'm
sure.
trying out.
Yeah, no, all the geniuses like couldn't sleep and stuff. So like you're in good company.
Thanks.
We love watching your videos with your friends. You know,
Thanks.
they're known as the Vlog Squad. So my question is, how do I join?
How do you join the vlog?
Do I need to make a blood oath? Do I need to sacrifice something? I will join. We'll all join, but we all want to be part of it, right? We all want to be part of it, yeah.
I don't know. It's pretty simple. Just have something to offer.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Just it's the vlog.
I can dance a little bit, right?
Yeah, the Vlog Squad is such a funny, goofy name that I can't believe it's stuck.
Yeah.
But no, I guess there isn't a way to join. I guess it's kind of just like have fun around us. It's always so tricky because people always come up to us and they're like, I'll make out with whoever for the vlog, and it gets scary.
I love that people immediately attempt to whore themselves out to be a part of your friend group.
It's always that. It's always that.
God, what does that say about humans? We're just so willing to sexually do something to be a part of something.
I don't know what it is, but I regret making that a thing.
Yeah, well, it's not your fault. But also, what is so cool about some of your videos, you've had huge celebrities on. The Jennifer Lopez one is hysterical with your best friend's mom. Then you had Kendall Jenner, John Stamos, and then Kylie Jenner. I love the Kylie Jenner one because it shows her actually, I think, in a pretty new light.
Yeah, that's why I liked it so much, is because it was so fun to see Kylie just like literally just hang out.
Hang
I
out.
thought that was so fun.
And the guy smoking a joint, and it's like, she's cool. She murdered her parents or whatever.
Yeah, I actually hung out with him. I just saw him at a party, the guy smoking a blunt.
Oh, really?
I hung out with him the day after I shot with Kylie. I went to go shoot with him because I thought he was so fun.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
Wait, you said best friend's mom. That's your ex-wife, right?
My ex-wife.
Your ex-wife.
Yeah.
How are you dealing with all of that?
I'm getting past it. It's it's a big change in my life.
Yeah.
Being single again.
Yeah, divorce is hard.
What was it like being a stepfather to your best friend?
It felt good. It felt like I had more control, and I feel like that's what I needed. No, it was so much fun. Oh my God. I'm glad we got divorced now because she was very naggy. But now, looking back, it was like the best month.
It was a good month.
Best month? Wow.
How do you get these big celebrities to be a part of your videos? And do you have any people that you haven't filmed yet that you would love to get involved?
Yeah, I would love to film with literally anybody and everybody. Like, there's not a person that I say no to. Like, I'd love to film with like Jimmy Kimmel, Chris Pratt, Tom Holland would be fun. Yeah. You guys
Put
said
it out there. Put it out there.
You guys said it as if you're surprised that I know who Tom Holland is. But yeah, no, anybody. Yeah, I would love to film with because I feel like it's so interesting to see like celebrities in like a super casual life.
Right.
Totally.
And I feel like that's so simple to do in like a YouTube video when you're sitting inside a car with just them and a camera.
Right. And you've also become an Oprah Winfrey figure of types going, you get a car and you get a car because you love giving out cars.
I do love giving out cars. I think I'm done with cars.
Oh, really?
I said that a couple cars ago.
Okay.
But I don't want to keep giving
Damn
out. I'll do one more. We have given away a lot of cars, which is so fun. I'm super into cars.
Right.
I feel like that's like the coolest gift a person can get. And I really love getting things for people. I mean, that's so, anybody that has the opportunity to give someone something like would take it.
Yeah.
It's just so easy to like give. It's so much better to receive. Or no, to give than to receive. Actually, maybe it is better to receive.
Time for a nap.
Time for a nap.
Could have been.
Those my 7 minutes are up.
And you mentioned before your dreams to, move to LA, make videos with Josh Peck. How did you meet him for the first time?
So I think we just FaceTimed him. I think we were shooting a bit with Drake Bell, and we wanted Josh to complete the other half of it. And I had a friend of a friend who had his number, and then we FaceTimed him. And Josh was like, how can we make this a thing where I keep coming back and doing more stuff? And I was like, what? You want to film more? I got so excited. I remember when he first came to my apartment. I have a roommate named Dom, and he's a really weird guy that you don't want around people. So I remember I gave him like a long talk about like what not to ask Josh, like not to even be in the same room as him because I was so nervous. So when he came over, it was like the queen just walked in. But yeah, and then I was thrilled that now he's like a part of our life. That's so exciting.
Yeah, and he recently slimed you at
He
the
did.
Kids' Choice
Yeah,
Awards
that was
when
so
you were
cool.
crowned favorite social star.
Yeah.
So how did the slime feel?
Cold.
Cold?
Yeah, and it's the worst. It's like conditioner. You know, like
So
conditioner. Conditioner kind of sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Right? It takes like longer to get out of your hair.
But it's not gooey, or is it gooey?
No, and I was told it tastes like green apple, but it doesn't. It doesn't taste like anything either. It just, yeah.
It's like horrible.
Interesting note.
Wow, I've always wondered.
The two of you are
Interesting
also
note.
friends with John Stamos.
Yeah, John.
How did this trio form?
Well, John and Josh know each other from, I think, Grandfathered,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Or probably just being actors. I don't know. But then Josh introduced me to John, and John is, I was saying this earlier, John's such a great person to know, because if you're ever at a party with John and he likes you, John knows literally
Yeah.
every single person. So it's so nice to have someone like John vouch for you when you're at a party. Like, oh, this is my friend David. You just automatically seem so much cooler.
Yeah.
And that's what's so exciting
It's
about
because
that.
he's beautiful.
And he smells incredible.
Does he?
Oh, does he?
Wow.
Yeah.
What does
That's
it smell
That's
like?
another really good note.
I can't explain it. It's like a scent I've never smelled before. You met him, yeah. Yeah, he's the best.
It's been confirmed by an audience member that John Stamos smells good.
Yeah, it's confirmed. Yeah, he's incredible.
That's awesome.
Wow, that's so cool. And your uploads are so consistent. How do you fight off being like burnt out? Like, I feel like having to make
As a-
video.
Yeah.
I mean, you look like you're burnt out right
Sure.
now because it's time for your nap. But like, you're pretty consistent. You don't let them down. Look how loyal they are because you're loyal to
Thanks
them.
for coming, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's tricky. I feel like, well, you always have to be like really careful of how you're feeling, right? You have to worry about yourself first before anything else. But I think it's tough to get burnt out when you're really liking what you're doing. And like, I'm having so much fun making the videos, and I keep wanting to make more and more. I feel like I'm really gonna feel it soon, though. I'm like shutting down right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Too much water.
Too much water.
Yeah. Well, is there anything your fans can do to support you to like help you through this hard time? Yeah, look,
Where
they're
did
like,
that
we'll
come
make
from?
the videos for you.
I have no idea where that came from.
Did that come through a
bird?
vent?
Yeah.
Someone is in the vent right
People
now.
are crawling for their vent.
I looked here and it wasn't anyone here. Oh, it was you?
Generally.
That echo, that
Woo, I'm stuck in the van.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me in.
It's
so I
just our
climbed in.
hostage. Be quiet.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Yeah, it's just important just to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nap, drink water. And
Drink
you also
water.
have a podcast called Views with your
I
friend
do.
Jason Nash.
Yeah.
So tell us about that.
Well, we're now. I think we're gonna start having guests on the show, which I feel like I say all the time. But we're looking for new guests. We're really excited about that. It's tough to talk about. It's tough to have a podcast with someone that you've had for like 2 years and find new things to talk about.
Right.
It's really
Yeah.
weird.
Talking is so hard. Like, we have to do it every day, and we're like, you know, it's
Some
not
days we
that fun.
can't.
Yeah.
Sometimes
That's
it's
how I
tough.
feel.
Relationships are hard.
Yeah. Were you? Yeah, relationships are
I know.
tough.
I just got
Yeah.
divorced.
Yeah. You know more than anyone.
I know
yeah.
how tough they are. Yeah.
You know, she probably was like, no more naps, and you're like, man,
It was.
divorce.
Yeah, it was her being pissed off at how much I was sleeping. No,
So
she's
Boston.
good. She's really glad that she went back to Boston because she moved back. I think she's glad she's out of the whole LA thing because we really worked her to the bone.
Wow.
Like,
Okay. That sounds scary.
It was bad.
I'm scared. Let's go back to your podcast. Were you like a little worried moving away from videos? Because like I feel like you're a very visual person,
Yeah.
and a lot of your humor is like your physicality too.
Well, I was mainly concerned about like someone listening to me for 40 minutes. I don't listen to any podcasts. I can't really wrap my head around why people enjoy them, but but people seem to like them. I don't know. It was just really hard for me to be like, someone wants to listen to someone for 40 minutes. kind of interesting, especially coming from my videos being 4 minutes long.
Right.
That it was just a really big jump, and I was scared to like be out there too much, and I didn't want people to get like annoyed of me by hearing my voice too much.
Yeah, well, they don't look annoyed, so that's good. Yeah, they're like, more
I can't actually see
content.
anybody. My eyes are so blurry.
Oh, no,
didn't
he's
even know there were
blacking
people
out.
here.
We really should have woken this guy
I
up.
blacked out right when I walked through those.
Oh, no, I'm so sorry.
Thanks.
So if someone's like, yeah, you're like, yeah, please
Whatever.
apologize. So if someone wants to start doing YouTube today, which seems like such an uphill battle, I'm always like, don't go for your dreams, forget about it. But don't you have something inspiring to help those people?
Sure. I mean, I say this a lot, but the most important thing is to just be authentic. And if you're having fun making the videos or creating whatever you want to create, then other people will notice that you're having fun. And always make stuff that you're not embarrassed of. Like I always say, if you make a video where someone can turn it on at a party, and you're not like turn that shit off. Like make something that you want people to see, or you enjoy yourself.
Yeah. How do you feel about algorithms? I feel like they work so much
don't know.
against us. Like, do you have any opinions on like fighting that?
No, I don't, because
Yeah, you're just magical, right?
No, I'm just like I get, I don't, all my videos are demonetized and stuff, so I don't really make money off them. So the algorithm is like the thing I worry about least, because it's not the friendliest to me. But yeah, don't worry about that. Just do whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Great. What would you
Everything else
name
will
a
come.
pet? If you got like a new pet right now, what would you name
I
it?
used to have a pet named Honey Mustard.
Ooh, good name.
Thank you.
Good name. I like that a lot.
It's
We like it,
delicious. Have you
approved.
ever had the snack wraps?
No.
Oh.
From McDonald's?
Of course.
They got rid of them.
Yeah, they did. They were the best.
They got rid of the honey
The
mustard
crispy
snack
chicken
wrap.
ones.
Yeah,
With the tortilla.
which is crazy, because that makes no sense, because they were the best things at McDonald's.
Well, the whole point is you're supposed to get on the internet and start an outrage and be
Yeah.
like, we're gonna kill someone.
You could destroy
Yeah.
McDonald's if you wanted to.
You could.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think you have a lot of power.
Yeah. Do you want to take down McDonald's
Do you want
today?
Is that what we have to do? Let's do it.
It's up to you.
To get the wraps
take down
back,
a corporation.
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
They could at least do it like the McRib, which we talked about earlier.
Right.
Bring it
The
back for
McRib-
like
Yeah,
the
bring it
summer.
back.
You know?
McRib is not that good.
It's
Yeah, you're
Watch
hyped
out,
up.
break it up, break it up.
I don't think
Oh.
it's that good.
it's
Yeah.
a special
What the fuck
treat
did he
once
just
a
say?
year.
Yeah.
That's too far.
Everyone
Now
gets up
you're
on me.
making enemies.
No, the snack wrap felt like such a healthy option. I always used to go get the snack wrap.
That's what it was.
And Fruitopia. Do you remember Fruitopia?
Yes.
Fruitopia mixed with Sprite. That was like my jam. I used to get it literally every day after school, and now it's gone. So
Oh my God.
I'm
We
scared
have
of
so many
McDonald's.
things in common right now. I
yeah,
love it.
we're like,
Wow.
we have to stop.
Is this your
listening to
next marriage?
Yeah.
This could be it.
Oh.
Let's
I'm a
do
little
it.
younger than your previous wife, though. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's your
I'll
style.
make some exceptions.
We'll
He's
talk.
gonna work you to the bone.
David, thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And you guys can check out David's videos on his YouTube channel and listen to his podcast Views on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and other streaming platforms.